welcome to Art Life. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to create your very own ice cream bar, or you can make it a popsicle. They're both the same design. This is my own original creation, and I got some of this technique from Feel Spiffy. She's a lady that does so many 3D creations, tons of them. Yeah, so this is 3D. It's cute. You can hold it in your hand like this. Pretend you're licking on it. Yeah. So her ice cream, and then there's some differences between her ice cream bar or even her popsicle. I'm just going to tell you that really quickly. So her ice cream bars, the popsicles, have drizzles on. I didn't want to do a drizzle because some don't have drizzles. So yeah. And I just want to make this because I thought it's a really cute design. And I just wanted to create my own design, and I just like, oh my god, I'll make an ice cream bar. Or something like that. Then I thought popsicles. So they're both the same thing. Yeah. Today what you need to create this is one rainbow loom. You only need one. Yeah. So yeah, and if you see I took out my base. I usually like to do that for 3D creations. I don't know. I think like that's what she does, so I just like to do that too, I guess. And if you see, I taped the bottom a bit because sometimes the pins pop up. I didn't tape the top, but I taped the bottom because I don't really know. Because when I made, so I actually made one of her watermelon designs, and my pins started popping up. And that's when I realized that sometimes a band can kind of clump up together. So that's why I just taped the bottom. You can easily take it off, but yeah. You guys don't have to, because I don't think it ever happened, but I had the tape on, so I'm not really sure if that would happen. But, you know, it's fine. I think it would be fine. Then you need your rainbow loom hook or crochet hook, whatever you use. And then you need scissors. Okay, so this is the part where I'm telling you guys about scissors. You don't need such sharp scissors. You can just have, they just need to cut a little bit. See, when we make the stick at the bottom, there's a bit of a cut of bands. We have to cut them because there's going to be a ton of bands. Like, these bands are going to be super long. So you have to cut the bands up with the scissors. So you just have scissors for just a couple minutes. If someone else is using it for now, that's fine because we won't use it. Like, at the end, we're going to, like, at the end, we're going to be using scissors to cut them off. And it still looks really cute. So then you need bands. That's the last thing, obviously. Today for my bands, I'm using this color, like this neon pink color, is going to be my popsicle. So today I'm making a popsicle, not an ice cream bar, a popsicle. So yeah, just today I'm going to be using this color, if you wanted to know what it looks like. And then here, for the cheeks, I'll be using like this really light pink. I'm not sure if it's pastel. I don't remember, but yeah, it's light pink because it's kind of hard to use pink for the cheeks when you are, you know, using that. And then I'm using black for the eyes, black for the mouth, same thing. So yeah, and I'll teach you guys how to make toppings. So let's get on to it. So sorry if you guys see the wire. Okay, there. You don't need your loom right now, but you'll need it a bit later. Let's see. We're going to be making eye bands and cheek bands. Okay, here. So here's an eye band. So we're just getting everything ready for you guys. You guys can just see what I'll be doing. It's kind of hard to find the pink bands I'm using. So these are the pink bands I'm using. The light pink for the cheeks. It looks really light. So yeah, it's super stretchy. Really good. I don't know if they're pastel though, because I'm not so sure about that, but you know, I'll be sure later. Maybe if I get a little more clues on that. Okay, I'm just going to get my bands out. Sorry if this is taking a while, but you guys can get your bands out with me. Here we go. I'm just getting out the bands, like I said. So yeah, here you only need your hook for this step. Now I'm going to make my eye bands. So this is one eye for me. if you guys wanted to use beads, you guys could, but I don't have them. I don't know how to because I never got beads. Like, I know how to, but I just don't know. I don't have any beads. So if you guys want, you guys can go check out Phil and Spiffy's channel because she uses beads. A lot of her creations, she uses beads. Like, I think all of them. Yeah. Okay, there. Yeah, I'm using a bucket. See, this is my bucket of BAM. This is multicolors, purples, pinks, everything in there. So, yeah. For a color here, these are like not the same color. I don't know. Sorry guys, if this is taking a while. I'm just finding out the right color. I don't know if that's the right color though. Sorry, it's taking so long. I don't know why. Okay, I think this should be the color. Yes, this is the color I was looking for. Well, I think. Come on, this is not the color. Oh, here we go. There we go. I found it. This is the cheek band. Sorry, that took a while. It was in the bin, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't prepare. So, yeah, this is how the cheeks look. Yeah, but I'm going to try to make the wrapped eye bands, but you guys can use beads. Guys, just go look up Phil and Spiffy's channel, and yeah. So first, take your hook, wrap the eye band around if you're using bands. So you wrap that around 2 times. You take the 2 loops and wrap that around again. So you get a total of 4 loops, or you can just wrap it around like 4. I'll show you another way, but anyways, take 2 bands of your color of the ice cream. Yeah, you can call it an ice cream. Or you can call it a popsicle. Yeah, you can call it either one. Okay. So yeah. Oh, sorry, forgot to tell you. The stick color is the Skin Tones collection color. I forgot what color it's called. That's why I didn't remember. But yeah. Skin tones, something with the skin tones. That's all I remember. Okay, that's an eye band. You have 2 eyes, and they should have 2 bands. So when we make our cheeks, I'll show you pretty nicely here. We're gonna wrap the band around 4 times. So you got 4 loops. Well, actually it'll be 3 times to get 4 loops, but anyways, take 2 bands we're using, and then I'm gonna move it. Sorry. And then you're gonna take them. You bring all those loops onto the hook. There. My lighting's a bit different today. You can see that. And yeah, you do that, and then you take them off. You're going to take them off like that. I like to keep the cheek band a bit centered, so it just stays and it doesn't fall off from one side. Now here's your cheeks and eyes. Sorry it took me a bit long to look for my bands. Anyways, now we can get started on making our ice cream. And what I like about this design also is you can make it as long as you want. You can put the eyes anywhere you want. Oh, and forgot, let me show you how to make a topping band. It's the same thing like you would make a regular eye band or cheek band. See, let me show you. Here I got a brown band. You place it on your hook. You wrap it around 4 times or 3 times. You take 2 bands of your ice cream color or popsicle color. Then you put it on your hook. Then you take all the loops and then you put that onto the bands. See, like that. That's a topping band. And you have to have a bunch of those. See, I'm just going to take that apart because I won't need it anymore, I think. Oh, actually, I have one, so don't worry. So, yeah. Now we can get started on actually making it. So I'm just going to take out some bands as I go. You guys have to get some bands ready. So, yeah. I can keep those bands aside. Oh, sorry. I have a jelly purple band right there. Yeah, these neon pink bands are kind of jelly. So if you can tell, they're a bit like a jelly consistency if you stretch them a bit. they're not like turning white or anything. They're kind of jelly, so. Yeah, I love jelly bands. They're my favorite kind of bands that you can think of, I think. If you guys like want to know, I love jelly bands. They're my favorite. Sorry, this is taking so long. Okay, here. This should be enough for now. You want to have your loom's arrows pointing towards you. You can have it like that. Or you can keep it sideways like I am. It doesn't really matter. I don't really, it's fine. So, now we're going to have to count. Depends. I like to count till 7 because 7 is like, so I like to be in the middle, sort of. In the middle, I don't like to be at the end or else the bands won't come because we're kind of a little bit expanding and reducing. The hardest part is at the end, at that point. That's the hardest part. So we're going to count from this pin to 7 pins. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the middle pin, I think. Yeah, it's about the middle pin. So now, when we hold on to our middle pin, we're going to place 2 bands of your ice cream or a popsicle color. Place that on. You place it like this. Place it there. Now take 2 bands again and place it like that. And you kind of want to create not like an X, but it kind of looks like an X. You just take 2 bands and you go like that. So you kind of come, so when you did it on one side, you're just going to do it on the other side. So yeah, you get a little X sort of. And then you take 2 bands, you put it on the pin, and you wrap it around 2 times, which creates 3 loops. But you're using 2 bands for this, so it's kind of hard to know it's 3 loops, because it's not 3 loops, but if it was just a single band, it would be 3 loops. So, yeah. Now you're going to go under your cap band. Okay, I'm going to kind of put this camera a bit down. It's a bit easier. I shouldn't be focusing on my shirt. Okay. Anyways, go under the cap band. Get the top 2 bands. You're going to come on. Yeah, it's a bit hard. You want to stretch it a bit out. You want to come around the pin, and you kind of are just looping it back to where it's coming from. So it's coming from this pin, and you kind of see its little teardrop shape. So you're going to bring it back to that pin to get something like that. Now I'm going to do that with all of the bands. You see, I can come and get this band. I gotta, this is super scary because I don't want a band to break, or else I'll have to re-loop in. And if you want to know what that is, I'll show you if my band breaks or not. Oh, my band didn't break. Okay, so you're going to loop that back, and you'll know if it's the correct pin that you're looping it to. Like, suppose if I loop it to, instead of this pin, I loop it to this pin, you can kind of see it won't go there. It's not going to go there. So you have to loop it to the correct pin. Go under the cap band again. Top 2 bands. So there's always going to be a new top 2 bands because, that's just how it's going to be. Because after you loop 1, it's going to be another top 2 bands. And you're going to pick up the bottom bands, the last 2 bands, and hook that to where it's supposed to go. So you get something like this after you looped all of them from the cap band. The cap band should be like that. And if you see, the cap bands are right there. So I added a chocolate chip there. So yeah, like that. Okay, it's been 14 minutes. I can see on my camera how many minutes it's been. This is probably might take an hour. I don't know, because it's going to be a bit of explaining. So take 2 bands, go to a square kind of shape. I'm going to come around and do 2 banded square shape around the loom. Like that. And now you're going to loop over the bottom 4 bands. So you want to go on the outside if you've never done this before. If you watched craft life videos like I have, you probably know for their first design, they looped like that, sort of, I think. Yeah, so you just get your hook and you take the bottom 4 bands, and these are the bands you were working with earlier. So you're going to take those bottom 4. You want to come on the outside of the pin and take them. Then take them and bring them over the pin, like that. Now do that with the other one. If you're new to this kind of looming, trust me, it comes with a lot of 3D things do that kind of looming. So yeah. Now we are going to expand so it becomes a bit more. And you could have also added your topping bands at that point. Forgot to tell you, but I'll tell you how. It's just like normal bands, but I'll tell you how in just a minute. So what we want to do is first take the top 2 bands. The top 2 bands, you'll know they're the top 2s. Let's see. You can tell I'm just going to organize my bands a bit. You can kind of tell they're the top 2. See, I can tell they're the top 2. And then you can put those to the pin right over here. You're going to bring them to that pin. Now, you're going to take all the bands on the hook. With the rest of the pins, you're going to do this. So, you take all the bands on the hook, you put them on the pin, and then you're going to take the top 2 bands and bring them back. Sorry, kind of came off the hook. Okay, you're going to bring them back, like that. Now, you're going to take and do the same thing with that you did with this kind of pin, with all the other pins. You're going to place this on a little farther place. Now, take the top 2 bands from that, and you're going to place that on this pin right here. Now, take the bands, put them a little further, and then take the top 2, top 2, and we're going to bring those onto that pin. So you get something like that. And now that's done with. So that's expanded. Now on each pin there should only be 2 bands, and that's fine. And now I'm going to tell you how to add your topping bands. You just take them, suppose this is my topping. You take that and you just add it like a normal band. You just place it like this around, or you can place your 2 bands, and then you can place maybe another topping, and then you can add toppings. You can add them on the center as well. Sorry, put the band held down. Okay. You can add them on the over here. You can add them over here like that. If they're just like normal bands, you're just taking the 2 ends of them, and they just have little toppings on them. And that's how I got them, like this. I tried keeping them off a little bit, the face, but you know, you could add them on. Okay, so now you're going to take 2 bands and go around like usual. Now this will become something that we're going to be doing a lot, because we're going to be going around the pins so many times. It's going to go like a lot. So I'm going to have to get out some more bands so I can bring those around. Sorry, here. Okay. 2 bands go around. And this kind of color reminds me of like a lemonade. Yeah, it reminds me of that. So, yeah, like that. And then you're going to take the bottom 2. Only you're going to go on the outside, bring the bottom 2 over the pin. And sorry if I haven't been posting videos on my channel lately. It's just I've been really busy since school started, and I'm having more classes now and more work because I'm getting older now. So I just have to get used to it. So every Sunday I'm thinking to post videos, because like, you know, every YouTuber kind of has a day or how many days they post their videos, sort of like that. So I'm just thinking to do that since I'm new to YouTube. So I was thinking that I can do Sundays, because Sunday's a pretty good day for me. I'll have quite a bit of time on Sundays. So yeah. So after you loop your band, should get something like that. And now, this is kind of going to be the normal part. So this is what we're going to be doing for quite a bit of time. Now, take 2 bands. You want to go and do the same thing just like you did. We're gonna wait a couple more rows to do the eyes bands, and the eye bands are not that hard. If you were doing your topping bands, you're not gonna have a problem with doing this, because just pretend that the eyes are toppings, because yeah. And by the way, this is the back of the popsicle or whatever, and then this is the front. Just letting you guys know that. Yes. And you can make one side the back, front. You can make this the front, this the back, whatever. Whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. I don't really think it does, because I've never really kind of done that thing. I never unfollowed the rules in a video, because I'm never knowing what's going to happen. Because one, you guys could try it if you have like a lot of time and you like want to mess up a little bit. You want to do so much rainbow loom and like just get to go with the rainbow loom flow. And by the way, this is for medium loomers, not for easy. It's not that easy, because it can get a bit stressful at the end when we are trying to get the popsicle done. It's like a hook and hand kind of process there. That's the part that people really don't like. A lot of people don't like hook and hand working, so yeah. And these are 2 bands, so we just go around them. And we're gonna go pick up the bottom 4, come on the outside, pick up the bottom 4, and come out. That. Today I have my camera a bit differently. Yeah, because this one is a bit a different kind of thing. You have to see sort of from the side more. A little more from the side, I think, because you have to see how I loom the bands from the side and on over. So I think I just wanted to make my camera a bit different today. So yeah, and you're gonna push down your bands. You have to push down your bands. And you have to check, if you want, you can check to make sure that there's only 4 bands. If there's more than 4 bands, loop the band that you think that you didn't loop earlier. But I think I have 4 bands. Yes, I do have 4 bands. Okay, wait, let me check. Yeah, I have 4 bands. Okay. So now I'm gonna pop this out. So you want to pop some of it out. You want to pop your cap band out a bit, because we're gonna be taking it off like later on, which is like nothing close to where we are right now. So I just like to think we're just gonna have to bring it in. So put it all together. We have to keep them all nicely scrunched in so they get used to their little popsicle or ice cream shape. I'm just gonna call it popsicle since I'm doing my popsicle. So yeah, you can have one with that. I'm just like popping it out of the pin so it's a little easier to get out at the end. And you can kind of see it popping when later on. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take out. Sorry, I like made a creation earlier. I'm like, oh, I'll just use these bands. But anyways, you guys can hear that. It doesn't really matter. It's nothing really important. So now we're gonna go again. I think we can do about, how many layers am I at? Another maybe 2 more layers. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So you guys can add these cheek bands and eye bands wherever you want. So yeah, it's your choice on where you want to put them. So maybe after this row I might start putting my eyes. But if you want to, you can add them wherever you want to add them. I just want to maybe have them a little up. I don't know. But you guys, if you guys don't want to add eyes and you just want to make it like a normal popsicle that your dolls can play with, your American Girl dolls, Our Generation Girl dolls, just want to make them, you guys like that, then that's fine. If you just want to make it look normal, then that's okay. But I like making mine cute, you know, and adorable, because I don't really would play with them much. I just like having them as my random creations. Okay, so yeah. Now we're going to take, and you can still add your toppings during this thing after your bands are placed. 2 bands still, we're only using 2 bands again. And you're going to go and do the same thing, just like you did earlier. You pick up the bottom 4 bands. It's not going to be different a lot. It's going to be sort of the same, kind of like the whole time. I'm not sure, but pretty much. It's going to be the same thing. Mainly, it's going to be the same thing. I'm not really sure, but I think it's going to probably be the same thing. at the end, it's the hardest, like I said. So, yeah, you guys should know that. So you guys can get ready. Advanced loomers, this is a perfect one for you because you're gonna learn that there's gonna be a bit of stress in this one. So, yeah, I'm gonna push them down, and I just had those loomed over. They're really cute. And if you see, nothing's really coming out yet, and I'm like, oh, I'm wasting my time. No, you're not. You just have to wait a little more because then it'll actually start coming out and going the way you want it to go. Right now, it's just the beginning, so it's not really all done. Trust me, this is how it's gonna come. It's gonna come out. See, it's like popping up already. It's coming like into like a little shape. You just need some more time. Another couple layers, I think. So yeah, and then my little ice cream will have a little friend to go with it, like a little popsicle. So yeah, I think you can add your eyes now. I don't really know if I want to add mine now. If they would look up. I think your eyes would be probably about till here, maybe. If you would do them now. Actually, I'm going to wait another layer. Let's just do another layer really quickly. I don't want them to be too up. I don't want them to be too down. Like, I seriously don't remember. Because I made this creation a long time ago. It's kind of hard to remember. But, yeah. Sorry I keep saying, like, anyways, and all those words. Because, like, I don't know what to say after that. So, 2 bands, you go around. If you guys want to make this like a rainbow popsicle, that's a great idea. That's like something I was thinking of actually. I'm like, oh my god, after I made this one, I'm like, oh my god, that's such a great idea. Because like, that's a really good idea. So today I have a really nice quiet place. Today it's pretty quiet. I'm happy, so yeah. You're gonna get 4 bands and loop the 4 bands. Loop the 4 bands. The bottom 4. So I'm super happy today because it's super quiet. And it's like the time, like I feel like after lunch sort of. It's like not after lunch. I didn't start lunch at this time. I actually had it an hour ago or 2. So I'm super happy because it's super quiet. I think this might take 1 hour and 30 minutes. It might take a bit of your time. That's fine. It's definitely worth it. So yeah, and I'm gonna just push the bands a bit down like that. You can just bring these on the outside like so. Pop that in. Don't know how to do that. You would pop it out with your hook a bit. See, it's kind of coming out. It's not what you would probably want yet. You probably want to just let it kind of go through for a while. Want to just let it come out a bit. It's not fully ready for it. So yeah, this is kind of how it looks. It's looking like a popsicle. It's starting to get into that shape. It's not there yet. So now here's where I'm going to start on putting my eye bands. I think it's time. So you're first going to get your, 2 bands. Oops, where's the eye? Okay. You want to get your eye bands ready. 2 bands, you want to bring them out there. Then take another 2 bands and you're going to place, your eye bands, you're going to place those on the pin like that. And now you're going to take another 2 bands and bring those in the center. Then take your eye bands and then, sorry, it's getting noisy now. Okay, so yeah, like that. And then you go around like normal. It's nothing. So this is the back, as I said. So you're just going to go around the pin like that. Easily around, nice and quick. You don't take seconds to use. And then you just take, so this is 2 bands. So far I've been using 2 bands. Not 1 band. I've been using 2 bands so far. I'm not sure how it would look with 1 band, but you can try that, I guess. So anyways, yeah, now we're gonna keep on going. It's gonna be normal. I don't think there's anything that we're gonna do special with the eyes. No, there's really not anything. Yeah, so after the cheeks, we're gonna have to do our mouth band. That's a bit special, but it's really not a lot to be like, oh my god, I have to be ready for this. There's like at the end you have to be ready for something, but there's not a lot to, you know, worry about. Because it's just, if you got this down, then you don't have to worry about everything. Because it's, you know, just keep calm, or else you're going to do pretty bad at the end if you don't keep calm. You have to keep calm. So, yeah. Bring the bands back. Okay, someone's downstairs. Before no one was downstairs, so now someone's downstairs. So, the snow is just going to start in a couple of minutes, but you know, let's not worry, right? Okay, like I said, don't worry. Okay, it's a computer. Okay, so yeah, and now you're gonna get your cheek bands, and you'll need your mouth band. So yeah, we're gonna go around like we did with the eyes. So we got like that. Now you're gonna keep your cheek bands right under the eyes. Where the eyes were, that's where your cheeks are gonna go. And then you're gonna take another 2 bands. Those. Then take your cheek bands and place those on the pins. Like that. That. Then you're going to take okay. Okay. It's kind of hard to get these bands out. Okay. So you're going to take 2 bands, come out like that. 2 bands, come on out, 2 bands, 2 bands, and now you're gonna loop over the 4 bands. We're not gonna do our mouth band just yet. After our loopings, I'll show you how to do the mouth band. 4 bands, like so, oops, the bands right here, okay. And these are all, and only so far we were going with 2 bands. We haven't used 1 band at all. So yeah, we're gonna loop over our 4 bands now. And when your bands are looped, now here's where we're gonna come to the part where you guys need to pay attention for their mouth. Get your hook, put the band on, okay, wrap it around 2 times. Then, well, actually once if you want to get 2 loops. You just have to have 2 loops. Then put that on your fingers. And now, you're going to go inside the pin right over here. This pin, where the cheek is right there, you're going to go into 1 pin. And you're going to put the band, the 2 loops band on like this. You're going to do it like that. And then you're going to place that on the pin. You know, I like to bring that there. And now you're going to go inside this pin, the pin right next to that. That's right here. Not this pin. This pin. You're going to go in that. And then take that band right there so you don't have to hold that on your fingers anymore. You put it in. And then you loop it on. And you place that on the pin. So it's kind of hard to see. Trying to make it the easiest to see. But yeah. You place that on the pin. So now you have the band on 2 pins. So now it's holding on to 2 pins. But now what we have to do is take this outside 2 bands. You're going to bring it back like that. So it's a little mouth. See, it's going to come out later on. Don't have to worry now. It's nothing right now. But it'll come out later when we go on. See, this is a popsicle. It's looking so cute. Yeah, it's kind of looking like this one. I think it looks adorable. I think not pretty adorable. I think I could have done a little better with the eyes. But I think it looks so cute overall. I think I could have maybe did a layer earlier. But I think it's fine. You know, it's adorable. That's all that really matters. Now, we're gonna get 2 bands and we're gonna go, this is just gonna be normal again. It's not gonna change until we get to finish. It's not gonna change. Sorry, I was just lying down on the chair. Okay, so I'm gonna go get some more bands because I ran out. So I'm gonna get some more. It's like 2 by 2, huh? That's gonna take forever. So yeah, okay, there we have it. We have some bands out. That's good for now. Yes. So it looks super cute. I think it looks adorable. And the eyes, look at the eyes, they're coming. So yeah, so I'm really happy. So you're gonna go 2 bands like normal. Nothing real different. Yeah, it's kind of quiet, I guess. If there was like, sometimes I have to talk loud in my videos if there are some loud noises to make sure you guys don't hear them. So yeah, 2 bands. Come on this side. Oh my god, it's been 36 minutes. I will soon be 37. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go fast, because it's not gonna change until we get to the end. So I'm just gonna kind of go at my pace, not too slow like I was. I'm gonna kind of go to my pace, and I don't have to show you guys my whole loom anymore because I think you guys can get the point of it now. If you guys are quick learners, that's great. If you guys aren't, so just try to maybe, rewind the video and try learning it a bit, because I think I've taught you guys pretty good. So yes, you guys just want to know, tonight's the, I don't know, what's that called again? I forgot. It's something like the music awards. I don't know. Today's that day. That's the day I'm living in right now. It's like some kind of best music video, I think. I forgot. Yeah, I'm going slow. Why am I going slow? Okay. I'll have to go a bit faster. I'm just making sure that my bands do not fall off. But I'm just going to turn the loom towards me so I can get them a bit more easy. I kind of start a bit slow, but I'm kind of good at my own pace because I forgot to push down the bands, so that's why I was having a bit trouble. But I think by now. 2 bands, you go around the loom. If it's sorry you guys can't see it, I'm just going to at least show you it. You can at least see it. You see that little hump's coming right up. You guys could have added your eyes and cheeks wherever you wanted to. Yeah, here I just think I added them a little higher row, or about the same. They're about the same. They're on about the same row, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 bands all the way around. Stretch. There we go. What's the V? I'm not sure. I forgot the name of it. Oops, size. Today, it's a Sunday, by the way. That's why I was thinking I'd do my videos on Sundays now. So, it's kind of going to be awkward till the end. So, yeah, it's going to kind of be a little bit awkward. Okay. like keeping the loom towards me while I'm hooking so I have a better view of it. So I'm gonna have it off, but till then you guys can see this. It's cute. And don't worry, I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. I just like keeping the loom towards me while I'm hooking. It just feels more comfortable to me. Until later, it's not gonna really change. Okay. So yes, I'll keep in touch with you guys right over here. And I'll show you guys the smile when it's coming out. And show you guys how cute it's gonna look. This is what it's gonna look like. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Yeah, it's about the same. Okay, I just want to make sure it looks cute. I need to get more bands out. Yeah, but you guys keep on going with your looming. I might stop a couple times to get bands out. Or if I just want to take a little handbrake, you guys can do that, because I don't expect you guys to do this continuously, because it's going to be very hard and it can hurt your hands more. So I think you guys should take a break for a while later on. Maybe do a little bit of looming, then take a nice break, come back to the loom. If it's at an important part, then you guys just finish the important part really quickly, then come back. I think a song's playing. Some nice background music, I guess. If you guys can't hear that, that's okay. It's just like, I think ukulele, not sure. I think it's like a Disney song. I think it's Toy Story. I don't know. Okay, someone's downstairs. Another person came downstairs. Okay, so I'm just placing my bands. I like to also keep it close to me while I'm placing bands, but till then you guys can just see my little cutie pie. Right there, you guys can just see what it looks like. Okay, sorry. Gotta yank this to this other side. I don't know, it's like making weird noises sometimes. So you guys can still be adding your toppings like that. You can still go and add them. And we're gonna keep on adding 2 bands. So keep on learning there. So yeah, we're still adding 2 bands. We're not going single bands. We're not changing. We're keep on doing 2 bands. So I'm doing this the whole time with you guys, not like skipping parts like I could be doing. I don't usually do that a lot. I feel like it's like ukulele or some kind of, I don't know, maybe some kind of instrument, obviously. I think it's Toy Story. I'm so sure it's Toy Story. But, yeah. If you guys can think of a song, then, yeah. Then you probably would know. But I think it's Toy Story because I remember hearing this song somewhere. There's some talking going on. So probably at the end there's going to be quite a bit of noise, which is a really bad thing because the last parts are the most important parts. So there's going to be some noises. Have to be sorry about that. You have to be a little careful right there. I already did the top 2. Should I do the last ones? Yes, so we're gonna keep on going. It's not a lot broad. Here we go, I'm gonna push down the bands as I go around. every row I'll show you how it gets better. Oh my god, the smile is here. Okay, I'm gonna pop out the smile a bit better. So you can just see that. Because it's a bit tucked in with the bands a bit. But trust me, it'll come out of it later. I'm trying to bring out the smile a bit. See, the smile is kind of there. It's like, it looks like a line right now, but I promise you it'll come out. If you did it right. You're gonna keep on placing bands. 2 bands at a time. Keep on going. Okay, something is going on. Noise is going to be coming. Okay, it's fine. So, yeah, if you guys can check out my other videos, as I have a couple others. You guys can go on, check those out, because those are some nice ones. I think they're pretty good, and I kind of like them a lot. So yeah, I'm still coming up with my own designs, so this channel, I have so many kind of things I want to show you guys. I just don't have the time to show you guys them. I have this really pretty bracelet that I created. I mean, like, it's like a normal sort of, but it's so, like, I just think of it really pretty as a really nice bracelet. But, like, you guys will probably think it's really simple, because it is really simple. I just think of it as really pretty. All you do is in that, and like, I think it's only hooking up the borders. Oh no, it's not only hooking up the borders. I think. I also remember that one. I've done it in so long. So yeah, every Sunday, yay, posting a video. I might do an extra one today, just to make up for a couple weeks ago. I don't know, but I might do one if I have some time. Because I think this is like the best time that I would ever have in a day. Probably. Yeah, I'm not free on weekdays. I'm free on weekends. Not weekdays. I have classes too on weekends and weekdays, so yeah. On Saturday I have a class in the morning. And on Monday and Wednesday I have a class in the evening, like at night. So yeah, I'm kind of getting busy. So yeah, pretty busy with classes and everything like that. So yeah, rainbow loom is one of my favorite hobbies to do. Whenever I have like a lot of free time, I'll go and get my loom and start doing some kind of thing that I would want to make. Okay, and here is like where we want to kind of come on and do a little, see, I'm bringing it back to the table. And you're kind of going to bring them a bit together and bring them behind the pen. So right here, like that. Do the same thing again. Bring that a bit back. Like that. Oh, it's so cute. It's adorable. Oh, sorry, I'm talking a bit weird. I might do another 2 layers and then I might be finished with this. Sorry, my eye is a bit weird right here. Guys, you guys can just keep going. And make sure you guys are paying attention during this, or else you guys are going to use a ton of time of yours. because this is taking away like a lot of time. If you really think about it, it takes some time away from your day. So you don't want to mess up on it. You have to pay attention. So, yeah. So someone was just calling me, but it doesn't matter because pretty sure they would have to know that I'm doing a video right here. Okay. Yeah. You guys heard that or not? I'm gonna fix my eye band a bit later. It's kind of a little bit, that's the thing about using wrap bands, they kind of get a little messy. That's fine. I can fix that up a bit later on. One of the bands are poppy and then like the other one's not. I wanted to try making it look cute, but it's not working. I'll have to make it the other one like that. Okay, that looks like the other one now. They're both like this. It's super cute. The camera's like a little old-fashioned, I think. I'm not sure. Don't know. It doesn't look like the bands. I'm not sure if it's old-fashioned, but we'll see. It just looks different in my view. I'm not sure how it would look in your view, though. So, yeah. I like to push down the bands with my nails. So, because I have nails, it's easier to push down the bands. So there. Yes. So there's more people downstairs now. That means more noise till the end. I am not happy or excited about that. It's already getting noisy. So I might do another 2 more layers and I might be finished. So maybe this layer and another. That's like noises now? Seriously? Okay. I think they're putting food in the food bowl for my dog. Or you can say puppy, because he is a puppy. Oh, and he is a he too. So, letting you know. So yeah. It's super squishy too. And that's what I like about 3D things. If you don't add fluff, that's fine because they're so squishy and like a little stuffed animal, I think. That's just how I think of it. They're pretty stuffy. So yeah. Okay. Oh my god, something's going on and I don't know what it is. Sorry for background noises then. I think it's supposed to be. I think it's the news probably. Maybe the news, I don't know. Oh my god, I think it's the news. I seriously don't know. I just hear like some screaming. Or like talking. I don't know. It's kind of loud. My opinion. Okay, so this is going to be my last layer of the popsicle. So I think you guys should probably check it out. So this is the popsicle. It is so big. I mean, like, look how big it is. I mean, like, I'm so proud of myself. Oh my god, it's been like almost an hour. So I did it less than an hour. Woohoo! Okay. This eye band is so ugly right now. It's not looking like the way I want it to look. It's fine. I'll put it inside the band. Okay. Oh my god, that's actually looking good. Okay. It's looking cute again. Sorry if you can hear like a lot of noises. Oh, they're talking about Walmart. Now you can hear more noises. Why? Why is there so many noises? Ugh. Okay, but I think it's fine. I don't think it's too bad. So, yeah. Something that says madam. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna keep on going. So you just need your bands, and I'm just gonna show this finally to you guys again, like I would. Okay, and you guys could have still been adding your toppings. So yeah, keep on adding them, but I'm not sure if it'd be best to do on the last row. But you guys could, because I think I did it on my last row. No, I didn't do it. I'm not sure. Anyways. Okay, there was like a word that said no. Someone said no. I don't know who it is. Well, just someone said no. Didn't they have to say it in my video? Actually, yeah. Here we go. I think it's pretty long now. It's pretty nice and cute and long. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit long. I think it's going to be a little longer than this one, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I wanted to make it as long as I want. You can make it as short as you want, as long as you want. You know, you can expand it as much as you want, even that you can do so. Yeah, as we're gonna loop our bands. Oops, a band fell on the floor again. Sorry, they kind of pop off the pins because there's a lot of bands on the pins. But if you think about it, this is what we've been really kind of doing. Okay, so I'm close to the door a bit more. Okay, yeah, so there's not been a lot of distractions, so I'm happy about that. So now we're gonna go 4 bands, and you should be going on the outside of the pin. I like to go from the side, so come on the side. I don't know, I think it's gonna be okay, we go. There we go. So I'm still looming. So yeah, here. Now we're gonna reduce. Okay, so this is like a big thing that we're kind of reducing, but we're just gonna take the bands. We're just taking all the bands and we're just placing them back on the pins. So I'm gonna do the back first, so then I can show you that as the front. So here, if we come to the front right here, we're just taking all these bands. We're not looming them again or anything. You're bringing them right just on the pin, like that. And you're just bringing them right on the pin, like that. And you're gonna kind of try to pull the bands a bit back on the pins, because there are just a bit bands on the pins, like here, right there, but that's fine. I don't think it should be such a big problem. So now we're just looming again, like you would. You're just doing less bands. You know what I mean? You guys don't. It's fine. Sorry, I'm standing up to like get some bands out. So, yeah. And I'm getting my stick color ready. Get your stick color ready, because that's something you're gonna need. And like that's something you're gonna be like, oh my god, I need to get that out. You need to get it out now. You have to get it out now. And that was a toilet flushing sound, by the way. So here, the skin tone color, you need just some of that. So now you're gonna just go 2 bands around. It's gonna be a kind of a bit banded around. This is the most stressful part. I mean, like the stick is actually the most, like at the beginning of the stick, it's the most stressful part. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. There we go. Like the bands just fell off the pin. Oh my god. Come on, if you guys can see me leaning over. I'm having a meltdown. Okay. Okay, I saved myself, I think. I'm not sure if I did, though. Okay, got the band. Got the band, yay. I saved myself. Okay. That was stressful. This is what I mean. We are having stress. So yeah, we'll be looping a ton of bands over. You won't believe it. We will be looping so many bands. I think like, oh my god. Okay, I'm trying to, why are these bands falling off? Probably because there's a lot of stress on the pins. So you want to make sure your bands are kind of down. Okay, here, bring them back on the pin. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that was so stressful. I was like so scared because I didn't know what was gonna happen. So this is the kind of stress I mean that's gonna start to happen. So yeah, now we're looping over a ton of bands. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many bands we'd be looping over, but you should not loop the top 4. You're just looping all the bottom bands, but not the top 4. So yeah, I am not sure how many bands you're looping over, but you can just, tell maybe. I'm trying to get the bands here. I think it's 8 bands you're looping. Yeah, I think it's 8 bands. Because 4 plus 4 is 8, if you know math. If you can count that before me, that'd be great. But I actually just never counted before that. So, yeah, someone just entered the room. So it's gonna get a little more noisy, I think. Yes, I don't know what that noise was. Because I'm not looking at it. Pretty sure it's some jingling kind of key sound. So I'm trying to keep it close to me because that's how I loom. I loom better when it's close to me. And I would rather not make a mistake. So yeah, we're going to loom these over. And then these over. Okay, so now that's done. Okay, that stress is done for that, but we're going to have more stress. So you're just going to put you're going to take your hook, and you're going to put your hook inside the bands on every pin. You're going to bring it on every single pin. Now this is super hard. Super hard. If you have like another hook, that's great. That's great. You want to just make sure you get every band on there. I'm trying to keep it off. Okay, got it, yes. Your whole creation's just on your hook. So that's just the hard part. So here you to get that on there. Okay, get it. I'm just making sure my bands are a bit neat. I'm just checking on the bands, making sure they're super neat. Here we go. So this is my creation. It's like a little hot dog, if you think of it. Okay, now the stress is here. The stress has arrived. So we're finished with using our loom, but we have to use our hook and hand. So you take your stick color, which you're gonna wrap that around 2 times. You have that double band. Oh my god, my dog is in here now. Hello, mister. Hello. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna double looped and this is super stressful. So what I like to do is take 4 bands, people, 4 bands. And I like just keeping that, but you could do that, but I'm just gonna go on the danger side and do what my creation was to do. what you were supposed to do. This is like danger. Because you have so many bands to put on the hook. I mean the band. If you have like another hook, that'd be great. Because you can use your other hook to put the band on. If you do crochet, you can use your crochet hook. That'd actually be better than a rainbow loom hook. But this is super stressful. So I'm just gonna go off camera and do this because this is super hard. So I'm like, somehow I have to get it on there, right? Okay. So I'm just doing it. Sorry you guys can't see me. I'm super sorry. I am just doing it so I can actually get it done. Because this is super hard. This is gonna take forever and it's already been 1 hour. Can you believe it, guys? It's been 1 hour and 6 minutes. You guys used 1 whole hour on this creation. Congratulations. You are a good loomer. You are a good, I guess, person that will never give up on their looming creation. Oh my god, I got some bands up, finally. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this, finally. Look how many bands I got on there, finally. I just have to get 2 more on. Okay, there's a lot of no's going on. I call my dog Mister because he acts like one. Actually, should have named him Mister. But oh well. You know, we already named him, we named him. We can't rename him. Unless he wants it to be renamed. But I think he's already used to his name too much, so. So yeah, I don't want to change things. See, there was a bark. That was his first bark during this whole entire video. Can you believe it or not? That was his first. Okay, now that's becoming more. But don't worry, I'm on like 1 last band. I have to get 1 last band over. After that 1 last band, all the stress will be gone. Oh, great. He's coming in. Hello. Oh, there's the food near wherever I'm doing it. There's food near here, so I think he smells it. Now someone's taking him. Oh, they're calling him bad boy. Oh, poor baby. One last band and the whole stress will be gone. Oh, I'm so happy. But if I don't do it, that's gonna be the part that's really going to make me really stressed. And I'm glad a band didn't break. During this whole thing, a band didn't break. So I am super happy about that. So this is like this is the part I really hate about making a popsicle or the ice cream bar is the stress that's going on in it. Cause, I mean, it's a lot. I understand if you gave up on it, like you're like, no, I'm just gonna leave it there. Let that be forever. I understand you guys, but I think you guys should really try it. See, if I wouldn't try, then I would probably not get it. You guys can use your other hook if you guys have one. But sadly, I only have 1 hook. I'm keeping this one on the pin because I think if you use your loom pin, you can keep the band on there and there's less stress on your fingers. So you have 2 fingers to work with. Or 2 hands to work with. Sorry, I meant to say 2 hands. sounds. I did it! Woohoo! Okay, I did the whole thing. Yeah, thingamajiggy. Okay, so we have that done. And you just put the other band on top. Forgot to show you guys that, but okay. So you're gonna take 2 bands again, loop those again, like into a double loop them, or yeah, just double loop them. And you do is you put those on the hook, and you take all the loops, and you're gonna place those on the band here. Okay, there we go. We're getting the hang of it. See, that's one. We just have to do this a couple more times, and remember, we have our scissors. So we're gonna need our scissors a bit later. So you're gonna wrap this around again. And I think you do this about like 5 times. Pretty sure, I think. Yes, so that was like that. It's cute, I like it. Good job, my fellow loomers. Good job. And you're double looping. You're doing 2 bands. If it was just 1 band, it would break. It would like seriously break. Oh my god, so it's 2 banded. Yeah, I did 4, 5. Okay, so this is going to be my last one, and this is where we're doing cutting bands. So take this, and if you guys don't want to cut your bands, I totally understand. But if you do, and if you're fine with it, then you just gotta get your scissors ready. So here, we have that done, okay? So we now have to take these bands right here, the bottom bands, right here, and we're just gonna bring those over like a slip knot. Okay, if you've never done a slip knot before, I'll show you with a band, with another band. With just 2 bands that are ordinary, and I'll show you with like a color each. Here we have red and pink, okay? So a slip knot is when you just tie them off like this. Okay, wait. You have them, you take one like this, and then after, it's just kind of like it's when you just have 1 band left, one kind of band left on the hook. So, see, let me try showing this to you guys. Okay, made a slip knot. I bring it over the hook, and then you just tie that off. Okay, so I'm happy now. And then I have that, and I just have some leftover bands here. So, like this, we just take it. You don't need it anymore, and you just is cut them. Okay, so I like to do a couple slip knots before that. So you're going to take 2 bands, take your bands, and you're just going to put them on, and you take them like this. And you're going to take our scissors, and you're going to snip, like that. So you guys should have a little bands left. You can snip off all of them. Doesn't matter. So yeah, this is what it looks like at the end. So now I have no hook, nothing. I'm not holding anything. See how cute it looks? Yeah, this is what you guys have been waiting for. So yeah, and if you see at the end, there's a little hole here. You guys can put some stuffing in if you want. If you guys don't, that's fine, because we didn't really get time to put stuffing. This is so cute. I think this one's a bit longer than that one, but they're so cute. They're little pairs. Aw, they're a little pair. They're so cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys give me a like and subscribe. And just click that like button and my subscribe button. So yeah, then you can get more videos, and also hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I have new videos. So yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, bye. And hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys want, letting you guys know, make another pair for it. So yeah, bye.